Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to show you how to make a page using WordPress Blocksy. Okay, so we have our demo site over here. We need to head over to our dashboard and create our page from our dashboard. All right, once we're here, let's go ahead and click on Pages. And you will see all the kinds of pages that we've made here. Now let's go ahead and add a new page. And that should take us to the WordPress block editor. Okay, before we continue, let's take a look at our Blocksy settings here. And for this page, we can either inherit it from our global settings when we set up our website at the start. We can have a narrow width type of structure layout. We can have a normal width one. We can have one with a left sidebar enabled, and we can have a right sidebar enabled. So in case your website has a sidebar by default on the right-hand side and you wouldn't want to have that on your page, you can set it to normal width. All right. And we have content area source. We can make it boxed or wide. We can inherit our vertical spacing, and we'll just inherit it from our customizer settings just to make it simple and easier for us. We can also enable and disable our featured images, the share box, our header, enable or disable, our header and our footer, depending on what you need. So these are settings that you will find for Blocksy. Now let's make this a custom one, and we can change up how it looks like. We can remove the title, the excerpt, and breadcrumbs and so on. So let's turn on the breadcrumbs there, and let's keep our alignment in the middle, and that should be fine. Okay. And for design, we can add a background here, if you so wanted to. We can also change it up with our colors from our customizer. All right, so let's call this example page. Right? And to add things to your page, we can insert headings. All right, so this is one heading, heading 1. Okay, and you can see that if we click on our sidebar options here, we have our content, and we can change our HTML tag. So this is heading 1, and if you wanted to have a document overview or an outline, so you have heading 1, and you can add another one called heading 2, and we'll leave it as heading 2, and so on and so forth. So let's get done with this first. So we have our title here, and then our different headings with the different formats. You can see this one is 6, and we can customize our fonts from here. So we can change our letter spacing. We can set it to default. We can make the weight thinner or heavier. We can change the font here. We can choose this one just to make it look a bit different if you so wanted to. And then we can also change the text color to whatever you wanted. And you can also put a shadow or outline on it. And let's do it for this one as well. 600, and let's just choose a random one. That doesn't look so nice. It looks kind of boring. Let's go look for something else. Okay, that looks great. And then you can change the size to make it bigger or smaller. All right, and then we can change our colors there, and we can add a shadow or outline as well, and we can add images and so on. So we have our style, we have our layout. We can make it centered. Let's make the odd ones centered. All right, and then we have advanced options here, such as position and custom attributes, and we can hide it on desktop or mobile, and we can have our effects there. All right, so let's add some other things here, and you can see our outline here. That that's how it looks like if you were making it text-based. But if you wanted to add a, let's say, button, we can add one here using this. Oops. advanced button here, and then we can set up the settings here. We can put an animation for it, and we can change it up, and we can add the layout and change up the spacing there, but we can change the spacing here as well. It'll be in the middle. All right, and let's put in a quote. Right, and let's put something interesting here. Okay, and we have some other elements here. I just fill this up, and we can put we can probably put an image over here, image, and then we can just choose from our media library, and let's use this one, a good old classic of ours, and we can center it up if we wanted to. Let's make it 16 by 9. Okay, and we can add a caption or add text over it, and you can align it full width or wide width, or just align it center, and that should be fine. And then you can lift this up as the block goes all the way to the top, and it in essence becomes a featured image, but it actually isn't. Okay, so once we're happy with this page, we can go ahead and click on Publish, and we have our page set up. But how do we access it from our site here? Okay, we can look at it from here, and we can click on View Page, and you'll see that it says our domain / example page. But there's no way for us to access it. So let's go ahead and add it to the menu over here. All right, let's go ahead and click on Customize. And there's a couple ways we can do this. We can either click on Customize over here and access our menus from our header and our header builder. And our menu number 1 over here, we can click on that. And you can see that we can only really adjust the design from here. And if we wanted to manage it, we'd have to go to the menu screen. So let's click on this, and it should take us to the menu screen. Alternatively, if we went to our dashboard, okay, this is the same thing, it's just a different way of accessing it. We can go to Appearance, and then click on Menus, and then we'd be in our menus page, the same. Okay, so let's go ahead and add it. So right now we are using our main menu number 1. Let's select that, and let's just double check that yes, this is the same thing. So if I were to hover over Shop, it would give me right sidebar, left sidebar, and then all of these product stuff over here. So let's go ahead and if you've made recently just made a page, you can click on this one. You can see example page. Alternatively, we can view all of them and then scroll them one by one, and you can see example page is now added here. So let's go ahead and click on Save Menu, and once this finishes updating, we can go ahead and refresh our site, and there is our example page. So let's go to our home page real quick. Okay, we've just logged on, and if you click on example page, it should take us to our example page. So there's how you make a page using WordPress Blocksy. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Show this kind of video to other nerds like us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.